Kalaila, Alahaina, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, Wamalaki, Bashim, Hawa, Kakura, Thumb, the water by the bar, Kwam Yasharan. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone and preachers daily. To the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine and taking Shalom. Today we're going to get into how Esau has been, his plan has always been to destroy the world and throughout all of destruction create order out of chaos. So this is just another testimony from the Edomites about what their plans are as far as destroying the world and trying to enslave people through order out of chaos. So nothing's changed. I mean, they doing exactly what they were created to do. That's why the Lord said he's going to destroy those who destroy the earth. Because these people, for some reason, they think they have the right to call the shots as far as who lives and who dies. Who gave you that right, Esau? Nobody. You took it upon yourself. That's why you gonna be destroyed, homie. You got to get the fuck up off the planet with that bullshit. And the Lord is not playing. So yeah, you got to go. And the earth is just gonna rejoice when your punk ass is gone. All you do is keep up shit, homie. Like I said, in one of my last videos, out of a rough 250 years, this country only seen 12 years of peace. Yeah, you got to go, homie. You got to get up off the planet, homie. Let's get into this video. Now check this out. It says, be not deceived that this is their real plan. Pay attention. It's already happening, which is true. Let's get it.
Do not be deceived. This is their real plan.
Malcolm. Hello, everyone. The sustainable population of our planet is no more than 500 million.
And we're willing to kill 7 billion.
Well, most of those lives aren't worth living.
Now, who gave him the right to decide whose life is worth living or not? See, let's get a scripture, man. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. These people got some nerve, man. They think they were just granted to call the shots as far as who lives and dies. Guess what? That power is in the hands of Yahweh Shai. And he is going to decide who stays and who got to get the hell up off the planet. Not you. And guess who is on his list? The Edomites, the Khazarians, the fake Jews. All right, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, when that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Perdition means chaos and anarchy. Verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he, as Yahweh, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh. This man got a God complex. He wants to be the Lord. But no, you are the furthest thing from the Lord. You're not even Israelite, but you think you got the right to call the shots. Let's get Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Through his policy, signing bills and laws and their unrighteous decrees. Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Look how many he took out already with this jab, and they ain't fired a shot. See? He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. This fool gonna try to fight the Lord in the chariots, but like the scripture says, he will be broken without hand. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. That's because he's the one doing the spoiling. Spoil means to rob. Let's go.
The mass of humanity in Africa, India, China, they didn't squalor. They'd be better off dead. The world would be better off without them.
See, you hear this pride? The world would be better off without him. No, punk ass. The world will be better off without you shit-starting Edomites and you shit-starting lying-ass fake Jews. That's when the world will be a better place. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. That favor be shown to the wicked, yet he will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Luke chapter 8, verse 17. This is the red letter, so this is the Yahushua speaking. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. All their secrets are coming out, and they can hide themselves. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. See, this man think he gonna live forever. He think he gonna be able to get away with all this bullshit, and he ain't gonna get punished. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. That falsehood is under false intentions of doing good, knowing they doing wickedness. This false intention talk about how they claim to do, how they go into other countries talking about they gonna help the people. But all they do is go in and murder and steal resources and lie about it. See? The murderer, the liar, the thief, the son of perdition, the man of no integrity, the base man. That's Esau Edom. He ain't worth shit. Let's go.
And America will be first.
Yes, well, as our friend Henry Kissinger said, a strong America is the only thing standing in the way of a new world order.
See, a strong America is the only thing standing in place of a new world order. See, they're trying to get around the Bill of Rights. They're trying to get around the Declaration of Independence. They're trying to get around the U.S. Constitution to do what they want to do to you. See what I'm saying? Now let's get, hold on, let me run that back and see what he just said.
Henry Kissinger said, a strong America is the only thing standing in the way of a new world order.
Now, this is what Esau does not understand. A new world order is coming. All right? There will be depopulation, just like he wants. But it's going to be his people that the Lord is going to exterminate from the planet. So we got depopulation coming. We got a famine coming. We got slavery coming. But see, Esau thinks he's going to enslave the world through the mark of the beast, MOTD. No. Slavery is coming back because the Edomites, the Khazarians, the fake Jews, and all you other heathen nations are going into slavery for 1,000 years. The only difference is that Esau, while he's doing this 1,000 years, he's going to be sitting on 1,000 years worth of death row, sitting on death row for 1,000. After that 1,000 years is up, these other nations going back to their own land. Esau, the Edomites, and the Khazarians, the fake Jews, they will be exterminated. And we can't wait. These people are like a virus, man. Everywhere they go, nothing but death follows, and nobody goes to jail. And they lie about it.
We have foreign troops on the ground now, under the UN banner. The country only needs a little chaos.
See, the country only needs chaos. So they're going to start shit on purpose. And then bring in the tanks and declare martial law, talking about they doing this for the better of the people. No, you doing that to seize control of the people. Just like he got a famine coming down the line a staged famine. And he's also destroying the planet. He's destroying the water sources. He's destroying the air. He's destroying the plants, the animals, and the people. All these crimes against humanity, yeah, you're going to be exterminated, homie. It's like the roach you are. Let's go. Sirach chapter 41, verse 8. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which shall forsake the law of the Most High Yahweh. For if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathens. Thou art greatly despised. Ecclesiastes of the book of Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted sword is his wickedness. Now, we're in the process of this right now. This is the book of Sirach, once again, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. That translation is going from the Edomites back to the Israelites. And we're going to exterminate these motherfuckers, man, because we tired of these shit. Excuse my French. Let's go.
The American people are resilient. What's to come if the citizens rise up?
Yes, well, when parents see their children starving, families hauled away to female camps for imprisonment or worse.
See? They plan on starving your ass, making it so that you get kicked out your house and you're going to get shipped to a FEMA camp. But they're going to say it's for your better good. See how wicked these motherfuckers are, man? Excuse my French, but I'm on one today. This is how he feels in his heart. This is Psalm chapter 10, verse 6. He have said in his heart, I shall not be moved. I shall never be in adversity. He think he's going to be on top forever. That's that pride. And that pride is right where the Lord wants. So he can slam on their back like dominoes. And then they're going to be, then as far as the Edomites, going to be welcome to your head. Because the Edomite got to be in control. If he's not in control, it's something, they can start acting out. Even though they don't know what they're doing, they insist on being in control. What kind of insanity is that? Psalm chapter 94, verse 21, they gathered themselves together against the souls of the righteous and condemned the innocent blood. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 11, if they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. See, anybody did that to these people. That's just the wickedness surfacing in them because they know that they have but a short time. Like in the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Matter of fact, let's get it. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. The reason he know he got a short time because he prophesies that when the Israelites wake up, he goes into captivity. So his attitude is like, well, if I can't rule the world, nobody can. See the little bitch coming out in him? So he's gonna destroy everything and kill as many people as he can. So no, these people are unfit to rule. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, there 7 are an abomination unto him. Verse 17. The proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. He has all 3 characteristics plus some, so yeah. Psalm chapter 17, verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Why? Because of Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, because the faces of the judges thereof is not wherein who is he. Psalm chapter 37, verse 12, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Teeth represents great force. Psalm chapter 58, verse 2. Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Now today, I think today or yesterday, for all y'all who don't believe we going to war, well, Joe Biden just initiated the draft again. And guess what? He signed a bill making it possible for you women to be drafted as well. So all you strong, independent women that don't need a man, guess what? You probably about to go to war. And anybody that goes to that war, they're not coming back, because they're going to the ballot of your house of facts to be judged. Let's get it. Let me see if I can find it. The Valley of Jehoshaphat is in the Middle East. My little brother was talking about going back to the army. I told him 2 years ago, do not go because we're going to war. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them for my people. Plead means to judge. And for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. They parted the land between the fake Jews and the Palestinians, which ain't nothing but Edomites taking on the identification of other nations. That's all Esau do. He'll go to a land, take over, steal all they shit, kill everybody, and then take on their identity. Like I said, you're not the Greeks, you're not the Turks, you're not the Irish, you're not the Scots, you're not Canadians. You are Edomites. Don't get it twisted. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 28. For there are nations board of counsel who is there any understanding in them. Psalm chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Let's go.
Yes, we expect some resistance at first, but the vanity of nationalism will quickly fade. The people will beg for help, any help. These are but the birth pangs of change. Birth pangs of a new world order.
You goddamn right, it's the birth pangs of a new world order. But not the one you trying to bring forth. It's the Lord's new world order, not yours. Yeah. Come out of this. Yeah, they think they got the game sold up, don't they? Little smirk on his face, like he already know he got the victory. Psalms. Oh. Let's get Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? See, that's what Esau thinks. He thinks people still don't know what his master plan is. All these whistleblowers, all these prophets. Yeah, the people know. You just got Americans so dumbed down, they don't know what to do. Psalm chapter 73, verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Bill Gates, Fauci, all these rats are going into slavery. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Why? Because the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Job chapter 9, verse 24. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. See, they think they're getting away with it. They like, well, the Lord ain't did nothing yet. Let's go and do it. Their pride, see, he just don't know he got the curse of Cain put on it, and it's about to be taken off. The curse of Cain was his protection. Because if you did anything to Esau back in the day, you got punished sevenfold. That's because the Lord wanted that pride to go up. so he can be like, so he can feel like he's unstoppable. He all chips in now. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. Verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh. This man thinks there's no Lord. Like the book of Psalm chapter 14, verse 1, the fool has said in his heart there is no God. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. No, I think it's 7. It's 7 and 1. Let me make sure. Proverbs chapter 21. Okay, it's verse 7. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them because they refuse to do judgment. These are not the judges of the earth. The Israelites are the true judges. They covered the faces of the judges thereof, not wherein who is he? Job chapter 9, verse 24. They covered the faces of the true Israelites, of the true Hamashiach, and gave you cheese and rice. They covered the faces of the true Israelites and put them Khazarians up as the Jews. No, those are Khazarians. Khazar means to wander. They just go from land to land, just wandering the planet. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. All these Edomites that's orchestrating this. Now, I don't know who's more stupid, the elites or the people that's helping the elites. Because guess what? You gonna catch hell too, fool. It ain't but a handful of these Edomites. So I know their help outnumbers the actual elites. So all these people helping these people sabotage pipelines and derailing trains and all this bullshit, destroying the waterways and the water sources. Your ass gonna get got too. Your ass in trouble too. You think these wicked people gonna save you just because you help them pull off all this wickedness? No, man. What does Esau do when he gets through using you? He's gonna throw you under the bus, or he gonna murder you to keep you from talking. Y'all stupid as hell following these stupid ass people. But I guess that's what you was born to do. And guess what? You will be judged for it. Proverbs chapter 37, verse 22. The wicked watches the righteous and seek of the slave. That's what all it's about. Trying to get at the Israelites without nobody knowing. Please. Job chapter 15, verse 35. Right. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepare mischief. That's why they got think tanks, man. They hire people to think, one purpose in mind, how to get away with wickedness. That's what they got think tanks for. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy like his iron wrestling swords, his wickedness. Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 29. The people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery, and have vexed the poor and needy. Yeah, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. The stranger in this scripture are the Israelites. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7. For all nations shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Are we not seeing all this stuff right now? Verse 8. All of these are the beginning of sorrows. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. That Satan should get an advantage of us, we're not ignorant of his devices. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7. As for the scoundrel, his devices are evil. He plans wicked schemes to ruin the poor with lying words, even when the plea of the needy is right. This man is not just. This man is created to be the wicked. So stop expecting this man to do right. He disappoints you 2/3 people all the time. Now y'all trying to run back to Trump because we told y'all Joe Biden's gonna bring the funk. Now you trying to run back to Trump. Y'all crazy as hell. There's no such thing as the lesser evil. Wicked is wicked. It doesn't matter Democrat or Republican, left wing, right wing. Both of these wings attached to that same wicked ass evil. So regardless who's in office, this is going to play out because this is the Lord's will. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they prescribe. Unrighteous decrees, unjust laws. Sirach chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? He should not take pleasure in his good. This man finna kill his own people. But you 2/3 Israelites expect him to love you. Y'all crazy as hell. Now let's get to the destruction of Babylon, because that's what's coming. Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second war is past. And behold, the third war coming quickly. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The bloody city is Babylon, America. Verse 4. The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 4. Because of the multitude of whoredoms and of the well-favored harlot, the United States, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. Verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. Are we not seeing that now? Is Joe Biden in the United States not the laughing stock of the planet right now? Verse 6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. All these other nations looking at the United States like y'all stupid as hell. Because y'all got a stupid ass, y'all following a stupid ass leader. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. The Lord is coming back. He on his way back now. And when he says, I will not meet thee as a man, he coming back as a power, along with the chariots. Israel's Air Force. That y'all can't figure out how to scratch a chariot, let alone shoot one down. Isaiah chapter 63, verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Redeemed in this verse means revenge. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou art filled with shameful glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. The United States is turning from the world's most feared superpower to a laughing stock. Let me get this one. Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all that dwell therein. You got dumbass president, you got dumbass citizens who believe everything this lying dumbass says. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Yeah, he destroying his own people. He destroying the citizens of the United States by making all these patent bugs in the CDC, then telling you to go get a jab that's gonna kill you even faster. Yeah, that's an unwise king. Because you know why? The end result of this, they're gonna kick that White House door in for real this time. It ain't gonna be staged. Hmm. Psalm chapter 55, verse 21. Now, this happens every time Esau gets behind a podium. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war is in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. While this man getting up behind a podium, speaking sweet lies to you, he plotting on killing you. And you could believe that. Romans chapter 9, verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, Christians, since the Lord loved everybody. Now, your God and cheese and rice might love everybody, but Yahweh Hashem Yahweh does not. Sirach chapter 27, verse 24. I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him. Christians, while you trying to save Esau. Now let's get into captivity. Psalm chapter 2, verse 18, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thine possession. Verse 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them to pieces like a potter's vessel. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. This for all you Christians thinking you saved already, going around making that blasphemous statement. Like you just know you got it like that. But you ain't doing nothing he said do. You don't even worship him. You worship a false God, but yet you expect him to save you. Okay. Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. So you can walk away from a nuclear missile strike and get aboard a chariot. Guess what you say? Chariot don't come through and scoop you. You done. Verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 25. And we can start at 11. And I will execute judgment upon Moab. Moab is Chinese. And they shall know that I am the Lord. Yeah, he hates the Chinese too. Verse 12. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended the revenge, and revenged myself upon them. Verse 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Don shall fall by the sword. Teman and the Don were cities which Edomites occupied. You are people before you are a place. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to mine fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. So, bravo Zulu Esau for destroying your own kingdom. If I was a vote man, I would vote for Biden a second term because he's doing a fantastic job destroying this country and leading y'all into war. You know what happens after the war? Captivity. You know what else? The Israelites being finally free from Esau's bullshit, and we gonna beat his ass. So yeah, let's go and get this war going, man. The sooner you get it cracking, the sooner it's over with. And the Lord said it ain't gonna take but an hour for him to destroy Babylon. So yeah. Come on, get this thing cracking because we're tired of all this shit. Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many miseries shall be done to them in the latter time that shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. Pride is one of the main characteristics of Esau. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and the man of wicked devices is hated. It's Esau. Okay, I think that's all. Let's see. I just want to skim over again. Yeah, he think he gonna get away with it, Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Ain't nobody rejoicing right now. Because see, we see through all Esau's lies. We know he has no intention of doing the right thing. His intention is to string you along all the way to the MOTD with lies and psyops and bullshit and more lies. That's all he got. That's all he's ready to have. He doesn't possess the true wisdom of Yahweh Shah. He's not a spiritual man. He's only carnal. If he can't touch it, see it, smell it, taste it, hear it, he doesn't believe it exists. Just like in Psalm chapter 14, verse 1, the fool has said in his heart, there is no Yahweh. Just like these fools think this bullshit ass plan gonna actually work. But they got to learn the hard way. So that's exactly what's gonna happen. And we don't mind at all. Do you, homie, do what you're great to do. So we can do what we were great to do. And that's beat your ass, execute you out of the planet, get you the hell up out of here, and rule the planet in peace and righteousness. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9, we can close on this one. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So this is the end of Esau's era. and we're entering into the beginning of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's rulership with the Israelites of 144,000, 12,000 each tribe into 1/3, men, women, and children. So if you don't make that cut, your will, dude. Israelites don't feel sorry for none of you heathens, because forever, for the longest time, y'all been getting over on us. So hey, just like y'all sat back and watched us catch hell, we're gonna do the same thing. So good luck in surviving World War III. And if you survive, best wishes in your captivity. Call on Allah, Alahayinaw, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach, Wabalaki, Bashim, Harawak, Kakarash, Barakatham, the water Bababal, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.